you ever feel like your life's on repeat, stuck in the same boring level, desperately searching for the cheat code to break through? Imagine hitting a level up button on your life, unlocking unstoppable focus and a clear path to your most epic goals. In his book, The Art of Focus, Dan Koe reveals that focus is your secret weapon. Imagine achieving goals with ease, finding deep fulfillment in your pursuits, and feeling a powerful sense of direction. That's what happens when you level up your focus and take control of where you direct your attention. Let's dive into the key strategies to make this transformation a reality. Key takeaway. 1. Focus shapes your reality. Let's be honest, most of us have the attention span of a goldfish distracted by a shiny disco ball. Our brains bounce from one notification to another thought, leaving us feeling like we're on a hamster wheel of mental chaos. Dan Koe argues that this isn't just annoying, it's shaping how we experience life. Think of your focus like a magnifying glass. If you point it at a pile of dry leaves under the hot sun, eventually, you'll start a fire. The same goes for your internal world. Whatever you obsess about grows bigger and more intense. Focus on negativity, and you'll cultivate a life filled with anxieties and disappointments. But here's the good news. You get to choose where that magnifying glass points. This is where the real power of focus lies. By deliberately aiming your attention towards goals, personal growth, and finding joy in the everyday, you completely change the trajectory of your reality. The stressed out, social media obsessed version of you can become someone who emanates calm determination, who radiates positivity, and who consistently takes steps towards what matters most. The tricky part is, if we don't take conscious control of our focus, it's easily hijacked. We end up passively absorbing anxieties from the news, comparing ourselves negatively to others online, and getting stuck in a loop of chasing distractions. Essentially, we're letting the world around us dictate our inner reality instead of taking the steering wheel ourselves. It's time to break those chains and start using your focus to shape the life you actually desire.
It might be time to take a brutally honest look at what you contribute to the world.
Key takeaway. 2. Embrace the unknown for growth. Comfort zones are like warm, fuzzy pajamas, tempting but ultimately stunting your growth. Dan Koe wants you to ditch those pajamas and leap into the wild unknown. This doesn't mean quitting your job to become a llama farmer, although if that's your dream, go for it. Instead, look for those little ways to nudge yourself out of the same old routines. Sign up for that class that both terrifies and excites you. Strike up a conversation with someone who seems worlds away from you. Or dare to try a food that looks like it might be from another planet. Think about the most significant moments of growth in your life. Chances are, they weren't born out of staying put and doing the same old thing. True change, the kind that transforms us from the inside out, often requires a leap into the unknown. Dan Koe is basically saying, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, Owen, because that's where the magic begins. Finding your life's purpose and passions isn't like ordering from a menu. It takes experimentation. Imagine your focus like a flashlight searching in the dark. You won't find the hidden treasure, your true calling, unless you're willing to explore. That might mean a drastic career change, a move to a completely new environment, or trying activities that terrify and excite you in equal measure. The beauty of venturing beyond your comfort zone is that it shatters limitations, both real and imagined. We start to realize that we're capable of far more than we ever believed. In the unknown, we break free from the mental shackles of I can't or I'm not that kind of person. This openness creates fertile ground for developing new skills, discovering hidden talents, and attracting unforeseen opportunities that can sharpen your focus like never before. Key takeaway 3. Perspective is key. Ever argued with someone online until you just want to throw your laptop out the window? That's your perspective clashing with theirs. Koe reminds us that perspective is everything. Just like those optical illusion drawings that look like two things at once, reality is often much more nuanced than we initially perceive. Our opinions are formed by the information we feast our minds on. So, if all you consume is news from one source or hang out with people who think exactly like you, your worldview might be about as balanced as a toddler on a tightrope. Our perspective is our lens through which we view the entire world. It's shaped by our individual experiences, the information we consume, and the people we surround ourselves with. Koe emphasizes that if we want to make wise decisions and focus on what truly matters, we need to be willing to challenge our own perspective actively. This means being intellectually curious, questioning our assumptions rather than clinging to them dogmatically. Look for the gray areas, the complexities hidden between the extremes of any issue. This helps us develop a more nuanced, balanced worldview, so our focus isn't clouded by prejudice or oversimplified narratives. Sometimes a drastic perspective shift requires more than reading opposing viewpoints. You might need to overhaul your environment, physically, mentally, and digitally. Travel somewhere completely foreign to you. Disconnect from your usual social media echo chambers. Seek friendships with people who challenge your thinking. These shakeups force you out of autopilot and provide fertile ground for discovering new interests, insights, and ultimately ways to refine where you direct your focus. Dan Koe's The Art of Focus challenges us to step outside the familiar and take control of what we allow into our minds. By understanding how focus shapes our reality, embracing the unknown, and actively seeking out broader perspectives, we gain the power to create a truly fulfilling and focused life. The choice is ours. Will we passively drift along, or will we deliberately steer our focus towards growth and transformation? If this video resonated with you, be sure to check out our channel for more insights on productivity, mindset, and achieving your goals. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from this message.